Hello and welcome to the short Vort on Parshas Korach. This week's edition is adapted from Living Mussar Each Day, and it is about the power, the benefit of a wise wife. One of the characters in the story of Korach listed at the beginning of the Parsha is On ben Peles. However, he is never mentioned again in the story. What happened to him? He had a wife who realized that in this case, he had nothing to gain. If Korach became the new leader, it didn't benefit On ben Peles. He'd have the same rank. And if Moshe remained the leader, there'd be no change for On ben Peles, of course. So what did she do? She gave him some nice strong drinks. He fell asleep. At the time that the people of Korach came to pick him up for their meetings, she went outside, she uncovered her hair, and because these were chashva people, they couldn't countenance a woman who was married and her hair was uncovered, so they moved on. And this saved her husband. However, there was still one catch. When the earth swallowed up Korach and his followers, the bed that On ben Peles was sleeping on started to move towards the break in the land. Once again, On ben Peles' wife came to the rescue. She grabbed it and she was mispalel with a heartfelt tefillah. And the power of tefillah is very important, as Rabbi Avi Wiesenfeld brought down the Levy Eliyaha, Rabbi Eliyaha Lapian, that why did Moshe Rabbeinu have to pray that Hashem would not listen to the mincha, to the korban of this crowd? After all, it's such a chil Hashem. Of course Hashem would not let these people succeed. Moshe Rabbeinu was scared that Korach might have a heartfelt tefillah that would be accepted. That is the power of tefillah that we all must remember. So anyhow, it worked for On ben Peles' wife, and then after the situation happened and her husband was saved, she said, go ask for mechila from Moshe Rabbeinu, ask Moshe for forgiveness. But he was so embarrassed he refused to go. Once again, his wife interceded on his behalf, went to Moshe Rabbeinu, pleaded for, and received Moshe Rabbeinu's forgiveness. What is the power? What is the source that allowed this woman to do all these powerful things, to recognize the situation, to act on it in various different ways to help her husband? All this comes from the expression of Chachmas Isha Bansa Bayis. The wisdom of a woman builds the house. That it's what the woman has a power, a certain chush, sense that she realizes things and how to act. And this comes from Yira Shemayim. That's what Yira and Chachma are. There's a strong connection. If you read the Mishnayos and Pirkei Avos, what comes first? If there's no Chachma, there's no Yira. If there's no Yira, there's Chachma. What comes first? But the woman gets it from having Yiras HaShemayim. And how do you acquire Yiras Shemayim? You get that by learning Mussar. So you can take a sefer of Mussar. You can take a biography about someone, a great tzaddik, and see how they acted and learn from that. And men should appreciate that their wives have this power to be the wise one that will protect them and help set them on the right path. It's got to start with the base of Yiras Hashem. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful week and a wonderful Shabbos.